EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here we go. Play action now for Fields. He's going to test the secondary right away. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A big gainer for Green Bay. Pickup of 46 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one is complete. It's Pickens. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Fields to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Going for it all. And he will score. Touchdown. Touchdown, Steelers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The PAT up and good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down. Slot receiver headed right. Now faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. It is picked off by the rookie safety. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Fields now. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 88 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They get the Job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that forward vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line. Fields now to throw on first down. That is caught. And that'll give him lots of room. Out of bounds, up beyond the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They put Wilson in motion. First down. Fields. Quick throw on target to Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on second and 2. Now a give up the middle, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A first down throw for Fields. He keeps it himself. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down. Back to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Here we go. Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. To throw is Fields. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers is going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Steelers has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Steelers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll send their tight end left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in by H.A. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding room to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers keep rolling right along. 38-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Open man is Jennings. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Packers.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll look to throw yet again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air one more time. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Packers cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. You got a mini base. Why not? What's right? Out, let's go. Hey, 551. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now give on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. He is in. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Man in motion here is Jennings. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. and it results in a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. The extra point is good, and the Steelers stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Back to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will add 1 more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A run out of the gun with a chance. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll toss it here to Achane. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Slot man in motion right. Crazy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong of rare. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Second and 7. They'll stick with him again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Fields now. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.